This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Wednesday, December 13th, also known as Taylor Swift's birthday, which we will talk more about in just a little bit. I'm Stephanie Haney. Thank you for being with us here in Northeast Ohio. We start in Shaker Heights today, where the fate of Igor, the police canine, is still unknown. 3 News was at last night's city council meeting where council members tell 3 News the issue is being discussed in executive session. Former Shaker Heights officer Chad Hagan has offered $10,000 to keep Igor and help the police department buy a new canine. But Shaker's ordinance says if the dog is fit for service, it must remain with the city. Now, here's the thing. Igor has now been in a kennel for more than 2 weeks, and a police dog trainer we spoke with says, quote, the longer you have a canine sit with no training, the more worthless he or she becomes for the purpose of law enforcement. Now, in the meantime, the city is being flooded with phone calls and emails with people supporting Hagan's request. We'll keep you posted as this develops. All right, today in Cleveland, 4 people are in police custody after being accused of carjacking an Ohio State football coach during a recruitment trip. This happened outside of Ginn Academy Monday afternoon, and police say the 28-year-old assistant coach, who has not been identified, was held at gunpoint at the school when his car was stolen. Councilmember Mike Polensik says 2 of the suspects were 15 years old. Another was 18, and he didn't say the age of the 4th person.
We've got these terrorists running our streets, terrorizing our citizens, and they got to be held accountable. There has to be consequences. You pick up a gun, you know what you're doing. You stick a gun in someone's face, you know what you're doing. And somehow this crap, well, we can't do this and we can't do this to our kids. Our residents don't want to hear it.
Polensik wants the State Highway Patrol to step in, as it did in recent months during Operation Surge, to help cut down on violent crime. However, the patrol tells 3 News there are no planned initiatives for the rest of this year. Now, we're learning of new charges against the man accused of killing an innocent driver during a police chase on I-90. A Cuyahoga County grand jury indicted 23-year-old Jalen Jackson on charges including murder, involuntary manslaughter, aggravated robbery, and felonious assault. He's accused of carjacking an Amazon delivery van and driving it the wrong way on I-90, leading to a police chase. The chase ended when Jackson hit and killed Dr. Curtis Birchall in a head-on crash. Jackson is being held in jail on a $1 million bond. Also today, a hit-and-run accident involving an RTA bus is under investigation. Not many details at this hour, but a spokesperson for the RTA tells 3 News that it happened in Cleveland last night at East 105th and Orville Avenue. RTA Transit Police responded to the accident. We don't have any other details at this time. Now, in other driving news, soon it's going to cost you more to take the Ohio Turnpike if you use an Easy Pass. Starting January 1st, those toll rates are going up. The rate for regular vehicles using an Easy Pass will be 6.5 cents per mile. That's up just slightly from about 6 cents per mile this year. But even with that increase, Easy Pass users will still save an average of 33% compared to cash and credit card users. Now in Woodmere, popular Jewish restaurant and deli Corky and Lenny's announced it's closing down after 67 years of business. The owners told 3 News that the restaurant used to have 80 employees. Now it's down to 33 before making the decision to shut down. And they aren't the only business who's been struggling, according to Woodmere Mayor Ben.
Restaurants are iconic for the village of Woodmere, and for us to lose them at this point, my job, my task is to try to see what we can do to fill the void. Corky and Lenny's is not going to be the last one that we see in the near future.
The mayor tells 3 News this is the 3rd business to close in the last 3 months, and it might not be goodbye forever, though. Corky's and Lenny's, the owners say they're closing down for now, but they hope to be able to open back up in the future. All right, as I mentioned for Swifties, today is pretty much an international holiday. The singer-songwriter Taylor Swift is celebrating her 34th birthday today, and in her honor, Gordon Square's craft beer and donut shop Brewnuts is celebrating all day long with special Taylor Swift-themed donuts. Just take a look at these. That's the Xmas Tree Farm one right there. That's Karma is a Cat. And they have several others. That's the Red Lip Classic. There's a total of 7 donuts. And when you get to the counter, you can buy what is available depending on what's been bought out before you. I'll tell you what, I stopped by there this afternoon to pick up some for the Swifties here in the office. And it was a total vibe. So get out there if you can. They're open all day long till 10 p.m. And they're doing a champagne problems toast to Taylor herself at 6:13 p.m. Well, they'll be singing a rendition of Happy Birthday, so make it out for that if you can. All right, thanks for watching today's edition of 3 News Daily. Wherever you're watching or listening, we appreciate you. Have a beautiful Taylor Swift birthday day. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more of your top stories from Northeast Ohio.